All right, so we are going to be getting started soon. We are just waiting for some people to join in, and then we will start the recording. Okay, today we are talking about financial management of systems. So I am really excited about this because this is my passion. Financial management is one of the things that I love to do. I am an accountant by trade. So yes, 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 yes. We're just going to wait a few more minutes till people start to chime in and join in. I'm just just sharing it out. Okay, you guys, I'm just sharing this out, sharing it out. I feel like I need to get my lighting together. I need to face the other way. All right. All right, all right, all right. So we are going to be getting started. So let me press record. So anybody who comes in can get the recording. So basically, my name is Brandy Thompson. I have a business R&B collective that I am currently a co-founder of with my husband, Rodney. That's the R&B. I recently branched off and started BT Strategic Solutions, where before we help individuals collectively, and now I am branching off to help businesses to do a little bit more B2B, and it's been going well. So far, so good, helping small business startups and small businesses really organize their financials, organize their operations, optimize their operations. And so it has been a journey thus far. And so I'm sorry that you guys can't see my, I'm wondering if I should, my eyes here, my ring lights in here. So sorry about that, but it has been really good thus far. So I'm really excited about it. But let me just tell you a little bit about me. Again, my name is Brandy Thompson. I am a financial strategist. I have been an accountant for the last 15 years, which is why I love numbers, right? I have worked in the real estate industry. I have worked in the nonprofit world. I have worked in real estate, commercial. And so it has been a long time that I have been working with Fortune 500 companies to help them in their finances. But back when I started, I earned my bachelor's in finance from Temple University in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I earned my MBA from the University of Phoenix, right? I am also a realtor here in Georgia. That's where I hail from now, the state of Georgia. And so I am a local realtor here in the Metro Atlanta area. And so I also help my clients to build wealth through buying, selling, or investing in real estate. So that's kind of what I do. I've been working in this financial services industry for well over the past 17 years, helping hundreds of small businesses in operation development, financial management, strategic planning, mentorship, and accountability. My niche market is helping small businesses optimize their operations so that they can scale and grow their businesses, right? So that is me. That is what I do. And I'm really enjoying just having the ability to use my experiences with those that are in need of my expertise, right? So right now, I'm going to share my screen so that we can get into it. And this is the one. Okay. So right now, today, we're going to be talking about scaling your business with financial systems, right? And so I just want to make sure I have everything up that I need. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So we're going to talk about scaling your business. So if you guys want to tell me where you're hailing from, that would be great. I am from Georgia again. And so I would totally love it if you guys would type in the chat where you're from. That would be awesome. All right. So again, today we're talking about scaling your business with financial systems, right? So the first thing that you have to do, right, is you got your EIN number, right? You got your EIN number. Now what? you got your LLC, now what? So the first thing that you're definitely going to do is set up your business bank account and apply for an EIN number. Those are two things that I didn't put on here, but as a startup, those are the very first two things that you want to do. Following that, though, you want to choose and set up a record-keeping software. Whatever that record-keeping software is, you want to make sure that it is easy to use, easy to be able to transfer data back and forth to your accountant or your CPA or your bookkeeper, so that you're not the only one that knows how to utilize and manipulate the data, right? So you want to make sure that the software that you choose is something that can be delegated out, because as the CEO of your business, you should not be the bookkeeper. You may start out as the bookkeeper, but you should not be the bookkeeper. So you want to choose and set up a record-keeping software. And by choice, a lot of people use QuickBooks. A lot of people use so QuickBooks Desktop, QuickBooks Online. There's a new app called Wave Accounting that is free, whereas QuickBooks is a paid software. So I would make sure that I am looking at software, again, that is adaptable, that can scale and grow with your business, that has an ease of use, and that can be delegated to other parties in your business. So that's choosing. Now, setting up a record-keeping software, you want to make sure that you are implementing the right chart of accounts. You want to make sure that you are utilizing a chart of accounts that goes with your niche and your industry, so that it is easier to begin to input the data into. That is something that we do at BT Strategic Solutions. We help you to choose the right software, as well as implementing the right chart of accounts that will help you to input the data that you are getting day to day, the transactions and the revenue, the expenses, all of those things into your books, so that you can automate them in this software. So that is the first part: choosing the correct software and then setting it up so that it is easy to transfer the data into. Okay, so then the next thing you want to do is block out time for financial management. You have to make this a priority on your schedule. We typically, for individuals who are working on their personal finances, we tell them to choose a budget day. So I'm going to say block out an hour or 2 hours a week, so that you can stay on top of your transactions, your weekly transactions. Set up a schedule, a system basically of what you will do during that hour, so that it's routine. It's a checklist that you check off. So you may be gathering all of your expenditures, all of your receipts, and entering them into the software. Then the next day you may be paying bills. And then the next time you sit down for your financial management session, you may be reconciling the books or making payroll, or you may be inputting different journal entries into your system. So make sure that you are blocking time on your schedule 1 to 2 times per week in order to get these things done. So at the end of the month, when it's time to reconcile your books, all of your transactions are up to date. You don't have a lag in trying to get all of your expenditures in, trying to match this expenditure with that customer, trying to be able to see where you are in your revenue and in your expenses, getting your vendors paid on time. These are the things that need to be looked at and time blocked every single week. So putting this on your schedule is key. Okay. So then the third thing is once you, have your record keeping software, it's all set up, you have put on your schedule when you're going to manage your finances, you're going to stick to that schedule. Now you want to be able to kind of automate some of these financial processes, right? So when we say automate financial processes with a financial management system, a software, it allows you to automate tasks like invoicing, expense tracking, and payroll. And then it reduces the amount of errors that might happen. You can automate your journal entries. It saves you time, it ensures accuracy in your financial transactions. So automating this helps you to scale your business, and it makes it more of a delegated process that you will not always have to work on. So once you streamline it, once you implement it, you choose your software, you implement it, you begin to document the process and create that system. Now you automate it so that it's more efficient for you, and then you can delegate that out to now a bookkeeper when you hire. You can delegate that process out, and you have the steps that you would like that person to do in order to be able to make sure that this process continues to run efficiently and smoothly over and over and over and over again. Okay, so then the fourth thing that we're going to talk about is create an operating budget and enhance your business forecasting, right? So now you have set up your software, you've set up your software, you have, let's go back, sorry. You set up your software, you have blocked out time to deal with making sure your transactions are being input into your software on a regular basis. You've automated the process, you've created a system for this process, and now you've automated it. So you're sending out invoices, and you're automating your journal entries and your expense tracking and payroll. And so now you are going to create an operating budget in order to be able to enhance your business forecasting. So sometimes on a startup, you don't have a budget, but after the first quarter, you can begin to look at the transactions that you have recorded over the last 3 months and begin to put teeth to creating a budget for yourself. You will know how much supplies you will need to do certain services. You will know how much payroll you're paying out. You will know what quarterly taxes you may need to pay. You will begin to understand and know exactly what your business is doing over that 90-day, 6-month period. So now you can begin to create this operating budget. And this is the budget for which you will run your business. And then you can begin to create metrics, right? And forecast across your business, because you have some numbers now. You have some real numbers that you can track, that you put into your financial system, that you have been keeping up with on a regular basis. And so now you are able to optimize that budget and be able to look at it and create some forecasting for maybe the next 6 months, right? So, and it could be based on that first 6 months. So a financial management system helps. It creates an accurate budget because you're inputting the data. There's no guessing, there's no thinking. You're inputting the data as it is happening in real time. And then it can forecast based on that data and market trends that are out there in order to enable you as the CEO to allocate resources effectively, to track financial milestones that you've hit when you've hit the 6-figure mark, or when you have gained a $10,000 monthly profit in your business, or it will help you to track those financial milestones and adapt your plans as your business scales and grows. So that way you have the reporting to be able to back up that what your business is doing. And that looks good for investors, that looks good for business funding, that looks good for all types of advanced business means that you might want to get into, so to speak. So then the last thing that we would do is the software that you choose is going to help you to generate insightful financial reports, right? So these insightful financial reports are going to be like your cash flow. It's going to help you to manage your cash flow. So that's your reported cash flow. It's going to help you with your P&L, your profit and loss statements. Is going to help you with your all of your financial reports that you need in order to be able to make financial decisions, right? So they offer analytics and tools that will help you with valuable insights by looking at the key metrics of your business, right? It will help you to measure performance. It can help you identify areas of improvement. It can even make data-driven decisions to drive growth, right? So you will be able to put on your strategic hat, right? To be able to strategically plan for the growth and scale of your business versus not knowing what your business is doing. Implementing a solid strategic plan that will help to scale your operations, and you will be able to see what service is really growing your business. What service do you really need to concentrate on? What is not doing so well? It will help you to track your inventory, to be able to say, okay, this is what's going on with the inventory right now. Maybe, I'm going to need more of this than I do of that, because that service isn't really pulling in the revenue that I thought it was. And as you begin to analyze this data, you can begin to cut back on certain inventory items and increase other inventory items to be able to add to your bottom line. At the end of the day, we want to add to our bottom line, right? So when we are choosing a financial management system for our small businesses, we want to consider our specific industry needs, the scalability, the ease of use, and the affordability. Again, right? So we may start off with a solution that is affordable, but can it also be integrated once we want to scale and grow when our business scales, so that we can use a software that is more robust and we are able to afford it. So we want to look for solutions that are tailored to the size and the requirements of our small business now, to maximize the effectiveness of it, so that it doesn't take away, it adds value. Okay, so that's kind of what we're here talking about tonight. We're talking about scaling our businesses with financial systems. We jumped into about 5 different things that will help us. One of the other things that I really wanted to talk about that I touched on very briefly, and this is number 6, just a little nugget for you guys, is that with all of this, your financial system is going to help you to optimize your cash flow, right? Cash flow does not mean what you have in the bank, right? Your cash flow can fluctuate day to day for what you have on that day, right? So you might work a business where it's cash based and you collect revenue right then and there after the service is performed, or that day payment is made when the service is performed. And so that's your cash flow. That may not be reflective of what's on your financial reports, though. Your cash flow is different than your your income, your revenue that you generate, right? So the financial management system is helps you to look at and manage your cash flow, right? Because that's critical for small businesses. Sometimes cash is tight. So we have to implement this financial system, which will allow us to monitor our cash inflows and outflows so that we can have an accurate picture of where our business is, what needs to be moved around, what needs to be paid, what can wait, what profits are coming in. Did we make a profit? Do we need to, switch it up a bit? So by automating our invoicing, our expensing, our tracking of our expenses, and managing our accounts payables and receivables, we can maintain healthy cash flow and seize these growth opportunities by actually sitting down and blocking time out to review and analyze our business 2 times, 3 times a week. I mean, you might do it daily to start, just to ensure that you are on track with where you need to be by the end of the week. But once you get the hang of it, and once the business begins to generate this revenue, then you are able to basically scale back a little bit, and maybe you're doing it 1 to 2 times a week. Maybe you're just doing it, instead of every day, you're doing it 3 times a week. You're checking in. And then when you delegate those specific tasks out, then maybe you're checking in 1 to 2 times a week to make sure that everything is running smoothly. So that is cash flow is key. Cash flow management is key to every businesses, small, medium, large size businesses. Cash flow management is critical. It is critical. So we want to have those financial systems in place to help us, so that we're not sitting there scratching our head wondering, where is the money? Where did it go? What did we use it for? We will know. We bought inventory. We made payroll. We had to withdraw some funds for tax purposes. Like, these are the things that we did with the income, and now this is the profits that we can put back into the business, into our marketing campaigns, into our inventory, and so on and so forth. So we need to utilize our financial management systems in order to make us efficient and effective in our business, so that we can optimize our operations and scale and grow. So that was it, you guys. That was so quick. I mean, we went through those 5, 6 things so fast, and we're going to be back here next Wednesday to be able to We're going to be back here next Wednesday. We're going to be back here next Wednesday, and we are going to be talking about more B2B systems that you guys can use. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to Family Life TV, so that we can walk you through how we at BT Strategic Solutions are implementing business systems to scale and grow our operations. Until next time, we'll talk soon. God bless.